Vision 2020 was about having a core theme for the entire IIID to work for the next 2 years. We have so many chapters and centers, and we actually do a lot of activities and projects. Last year it was like 619 projects which we had all over India. So it actually makes sense if you have a core focus on a particular topic or on a particular mission. So that way we thought we should have something. That's how IIID works. So what can be a vision or an idea wherein designers can come and collaborate? Because designers are very creative, they have their own individual philosophies and thought process. So it may not be really nice to come up with themes which doesn't give them the range. So having a topic where everybody could actually contribute from their own perspective, thinking about how to do conscious and conscientious design, which is actually the need of the hour, because a lot of things happening in the planet, on the planet, needs to be addressed. So this was a call in response to the need of our times, that design is an instrument of change and we can do something with it if everybody thinks consciously and conscientiously as to what they are doing. So that theme or that vision was the need of the time. And for example, I'm an individual, I have probably come up with this idea. But if we collaborate with all these talented designers and even people from other walks of life, even corporates, then probably they also might have very interesting angles about this vision. So that kind of inputs can actually enhance our own perspective on the vision and give us a lot more of avenues to work on. So that was why I thought, at the beginning of the term, there should be a summit wherein we call talented designers from all over India, big corporates from across India, and then, sister organizations, everybody coming together and discussing on this and then kind of ideating on what we can do together. Actually, that inspiration is in all of us who would take some time to think. You can live life, but just not live life. You can float, you can be there. So somebody who really cares about the existence of our own existence, as well as how it relates to environments around you, people around you, and how we can make a change, they will naturally come up with this kind of a thought as to how we can think about the goodness or the well-being of our race and the planet. I think the response was instantaneous almost, because usually corporates don't think from this angle. Their worlds we think are from numbers and from performance sheets and all that. However, a lot has changed in the corporate world also. Design, they are experiencing at first hand, because most of these corporates now have design houses, in-house design houses. And then they are also looking at possible solutions as to how to solve a particular problem, maybe in their domain. So they know how design is intricate, will need help from professionals, and how good design can actually make a change in the industry. So they are really keen to participate. Over and above, this call for a kind of, association at a higher plane, where we are discussing also about something more than products and design, about life and the future, then actually they connected very well. Design becomes unaffordable or difficult when we start thinking about set trends existing nowadays, which may not be actually arising from a truthful need or something. So basically you have to go to the truth of what you want and then respond to that situation. In that case, we are kind of requiring only the minimum of minimum, because our needs are actually not that big or that elaborate. So we have to find us our basic individual sense of existence, then what is that we need, and only do design for that. Need is okay when it is greed which kind of comes and upsets the picture.